Hi everybody, how's it going? Can you listen to me? Okay. Is my voice clear, guys? Guys, is my voice audible?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, let's start. If you are new here, I'll give some information about our debate. My name is Azbek. I am the founder of Assandebate. The aim of our debate is improving our speaking confidence and also broaden our horizons in a wide range of topics that is the most essential and also common in this world. And also, all of them are really helpful for your safer and also IELTS performance speaking, whether it would be speaking or writing. And also, in every session of Ascend Debate, we discuss the very interesting topics and we give our examples and also our explanations, guys. Yeah, you can learn something from our debate. Okay, let's start. Today's topic is interesting, I think. If in here everyone love studying, and also today's topic is related to this. Now I share this on the channel. Today's topic is studying alone better than studying with others? I think in here every people love studying and also they like learn something and also they always try to learn the something which is productive for their studying process. And also after debate we have to gather two team. In the first team, the people, now I share the post on the Telegram channel. The first team, the people who agreed studying alone is better. Studying alone is better. If you say studying alone is better, if you agree with this idea, write down your name and the comment and prepare to explain it. Okay, if you agree studying alone is better, if you say that it is good, write down your name and comment. And also the second team, the people who agreed studying with others is better. If you agree with this idea, write down your name in the comment. The first team people who agreed studying alone is better. The second team, the studying with others is important. Yeah, is better if you say about that. Okay, guys, write down your name in the comment. Which one you can, which one you want to say. People, be active, guys. Be active. Why you're not giving your position? This is the important part of our debate. I'm waiting, you guys. Which one do you, which one that do you agree? Studying alone is better or studying with others is better? Which one do you agree? And also write down your name in the comment that is suitable for you guys. Now let's start, guys. And also I have to say that our golden rules of a debate, just be respectful to others and also be respect to each other, guys. Okay, and also don't be afraid of speaking incorrectly. Everyone may make mistakes as well as may that I may make mistakes in my pronunciation, my grammar, and also vocabulary. Everyone made mistakes. No one is perfect in this world, and also do not be afraid of speaking correctly, guys. Just give your position, and also that's really useful for you, and also mm, you can improve your you can boost your speaking confidence in the audience when the audience are hearing you guys. Okay, let's start. Okay, the first team. Why agree studying alone or with others? Studying alone is better. Why agree? And also, you have to say the one idea on every topic because the other people are likely to take another idea. You have to give your one idea. Do not a lot of, okay? Just one. Who wanna speak, guys? From the first team or whether from first team or
Can I
second team?
speak?
Okay, you may speak. What's your name?
Can I speak?
Okay, you may speak. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Audinoy, and I wanna speak about
No, okay.
first team. And in my opinion, both ways
Mm-hmm.
have advantages, but studying alone is often more effective. And when you study alone, you can fully concentrate on your work. You
Mm-hmm.
say only one idea, so I
Mm-hmm.
tell you
You said
one
that,
idea.
like you said that the people who want to study alone can concentrate on the things better rather than the with others, I think. You said about that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's so cool. Yeah, it would be correct in some point, to some extent it would be correct, but I think the studying alone maybe uh, better. I think that if people agree and also if people give their the ideas and also their opinions. I want to speak from the second team.
May I speak?
What's your name?
Durdana.
Okay, you may speak.
Okay, I agree with both ideas actually because both of them are really helpful to study hard
Mm-hmm.
and achieve great goals. But f- I am broadly agree. I broadly agree with the second idea. I mean the group learning with
Mm-hmm.
others. Because I have a great experience with this uh, idea because look, when I was learning IELTS, when I was preparing for IELTS exam, I was preparing with my friends, and at that time, when I wanted to do my homework, if something happens, I mean, if I feel lazy to do my homework, I just see my friends who do their homework on time or who do a lot of things or study hard. I just imitate them, and I started to my homework. I mean, it can create just a little bit of um, peer pressure. I think when you see someone is watching you, it can be a great motivator. It is written in Atomic Habits, and also you just imitate the other people, and also you start to watch the people who are successful and what are they doing, and you just start to imitate their actions actually. I think group learning is better than just learning alone, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's so true. You said that the group learning, I think that that it is better for sharing the ideas and also the learning something with others. It would be more productive. You said about that. Yeah, definitely true. To some extent, your position is good, but I think the people who agreed studying alone is better, have their opinion, I think. Want to speak from the first team. Why you agree studying alone is better? Want to speak, guys? Okay, who want to speak? Okay, the whether it would be the first team or the second team. Want to speak on which one?
Assalamualaikum. Can I speak?
Assalamu alaikum. What's your name?
My name is Roshana.
Okay, you may speak.
Okay. I agree with both of opinion. Study with alone, with team or we study alone, but but uh, working with a team is much better.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Study with other can get creative ideas and advice by working or studying with a team.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Their position is so true. Yeah, and also the collaboration and also cooperation with the other people would be the most effective for a learning thing. But if you do not distract with others, for example, from my experience, if I study with others, that would be distraction for my study. I cannot fully concentrate on my studies. That would be the bad thing for studying with others, I think. Okay, who wanna speak, guys? Why agree studying alone or with studying alone is better or studying with others is better? Who wanna speak? I think that the comment many
May I speak?
people written. Yeah, what's your name?
My name is
Okay,
Durdana.
okay, you may speak.
Before speaking, I just choose this topic and I write in the comment section. Maybe do you remember?
Yeah, thank you for okay ideas.
Yes, I'm just really curious about just talking this topic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe let's start. And I think that studying alone seems really boring for myself, and I just feel really uh, anxious and really do for myself. And when it comes to the studying with group working is really good because I know we have opportunity to sharing our ideas, helping each other, and getting stuff done together. It's also really so fun. And then when it comes to competition, it's the best thing to grow. Really. Kind of competition is the best thing to
Mm-hmm.
have the growth for the main reason for myself. And I'm just not talking about the competition. It's all about the helping each other really totally and smoothly for ourselves. And for myself, group working is so fun because we have really good ambitions and we did it together. When I don't understand something new for myself, and these things happens on a daily basis in my life, and I just uh, opportunity to ask many questions or answers from other people. It's so fun. And uh, 2 or 3 years ago, I decided to study it alone, but I didn't. I unsuccessfully failed. And since
Mm-hmm.
then, I realized that group working is not only growing, but also really curious and ambitious people for everyone.
Okay, you just the successfully failed, I think. Okay.
Yes.
Definitely, the competition in every corporation is competition is really useful for the any people among people. They can always try to be better than their peers, and also I think that that's really good. But you said that
Yes.
the studying with others would be the would be better when you and also your peers have the same ambitions. I think that is the thing we have to consider on that thing. That if you
Yes. For example, uh, maybe the for
okay, you may.
example, the preparation for the certificate, everything else, like mother tongue, English, or math,
Mhm.
it's all about the taking the certificate, and everyone is trying to achieve this achievement for their hobbies, and maybe everyone has their own ambitions to take the higher score from the certificate. It, maybe that's a real thing, and competition is a kind of step to grow day by day in for kind of people's lives.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, who wanna speak? The many people written on the comment. Who wanna speak, guys?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I just want to know about my first time here.
What's your name?
It's Abdurrahman.
Okay, Abdurrahman, you may speak.
Okay,
Which
thank you.
idea?
So here is being now some debate. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I know about the debate is has to be a little bit different. So I think
Okay.
as yeah, everyone has to like every group has to give some point and stay and back. Um, yeah, some of one is speaking loud, some of one is speaking a little bit. Just here, I didn't see somebody is team first team like studying alone is better. So I can see the the team, but I want to be more team to second team. But
Mhm.
there is a lot of people I see already.
Okay.
Uh, okay, let me say some points for the first team. Studying alone is better when uh, you're communicate who's you're doing people like they are not best from you, like they are bad people or uh, that time I think when you going you're what do you have you can lose it too, you know, and with this point and what this time you need to learn alone. I think is more better for you. Um,
Mhm.
with this point, I think if yeah, there's some of point it has a second for second team they can say like is a communication like group learn is better if his group better than you that time, but if his group is like not best you not better you that time you need to learn alone is better I think.
Mhm. Okay, now you prefer the studying alone. Yeah, am I true?
Sure.
Mhm. Yeah, that some people want to study alone. If they like being their own self, and also I think if they would be the introvert, I think the studying alone it would be is likely to be good for them for their studying process. Okay, who wanna speak
May
from
I
the
give
second
my
team?
own ideas?
Yeah.
Okay, but I can give about one team.
Mm-hmm.
Can I speak?
Yeah, you may.
Okay. And when you study alone, there are fewer distractions and you can study at your own pace. For example, if a topic is difficult, you can spend more time understanding it. If it is easy, you can move faster. Another benefit is that studying alone helps improve self discipline and you learn to manage your own time and responsibility. This skill is very important not only in school but also in life.
Yeah, definitely the studying alone it would be better for these reasons. Yeah, the people the students can study for their own pace. For example, if they study with others, and also their peers have the good memory, and also they do not have. Yeah, I think that it wouldn't be the proper for them. Yeah, or if they study alone it would be good, and also they can study for a long time or just learning a little bit thing. But if they have a bad memory, I think that studying with their own pace better for the studying alone. And also they can improve their you mentioned above that they can improve their valuable skills such as the self-discipline. Yeah, definitely the self-discipline is the most important thing in every student have their life and also have their study process. If they have a good discipline they can learn anything, and also they can boost themselves easily, I think. Okay, who wanna speak? What do you think that the studying with others is better, or also studying alone is better? If you have the real example, for example, maybe you studied the IELTS or SEFR. If you have the real example, you may give your ideas.
May I?
Can I speak?
Who wanna
Okay,
speak?
I want
Okay,
to
you may.
talk about why studying alone can be better for many students.
Mhm.
Studying is an important part of our life, and every student has their own way of learning. Some people prefer studying with friends or in group, but many students believe that studying alone is more effective. In my opinion, studying alone has many advantages such as better concentrations and independence, good time management, and deeper understanding of the subject. I think that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, we mentioned about the studying alone can improve the self-discipline, and also you mentioned about the independence. That's the really
Yeah.
good thing for which which can be boosted for from the studying alone. That's really useful. Yeah, I think you can improve your independence if you study alone, and also maybe you have the better the concentration, the the attention span if you study alone, the rather than studying with others, I think.
May I
For
speak?
example, for example, from my case, when I when I prepared for IELTS, I always studied alone, because if I study with others, they always asked me the questions and also how to solve it. That would be interruption for the flexible atmosphere for my flexible atmosphere. That would be interruption. Yeah, it's that's my the real case, real example. I wanna speak, guys. If you have the examples, give your opinions. You may.
I
Can I
want to
speak?
speak.
Okay, you may.
Okay, it's more effective when you study together with others, not alone. And many educators have believed in this idea. That's why that's why today schools, university and similar educational institutions teach in teams, that is in classes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So
Yeah,
can
this
I
guy.
can I
Yeah,
speak?
Okay, you may.
I think it's not enough the teachers for the teams. Like there is, if it's been like 10 teacher for the 10 student, that time I think is gonna be alone. Everybody can learn, but we have all every time like students gonna be um, more than teachers for them. For this is it's a reason which we learn. So I didn't see never in the life some best people come from the community. It's he or she or his, it doesn't matter, but he has a uh, more time alone work with just
Mm-hmm.
distract, and after this you can become successful in your team too. Doesn't matter where you are, I think, guys.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, for
definitely.
the starting, yeah, for the starting, uh,
Mhm.
s- uh, maybe you can start with the team, but after next level you need to be alone and find your way. How you can, maybe team can like minimum, you have to in the minimum, because team more they can study more than 90 minutes, like 60 minutes. Maybe you have a more energy, you can study like 4 hours, 6 hours, uh,
Mhm.
and with teamwork I think is not enough for you. You need to learn alone tomorrow.
May I
Okay,
speak, please?
okay, you may.
Okay, as I said, when I was preparing for IELTS, I was learning IELTS with my group mates and with my best friends. At that time, even it wasn't so focusable or so disciplined, I was feeling really good at that time. I mean, with learning with community, with learning with other people can create a great atmosphere, which is full of opportunities which are good for communicating with others. You know, when you learn alone, you cannot communicate with other people, and it can reduce your communication skills and increase the possibility of elevated stress. You know, but when you learn with other people, when you learn with groups, you can just communicate with other people and share your own ideas and exchange your perspectives at the time. So it can be really helpful to just to be free or to be free from the stress, I think. And in my own from my own experience at the time, I also helped many people, and it helped me to increase my own performance. I mean, you
Mhm.
know, when you learn you also have to teach, and
Yeah,
it was a
definitely.
great opportunity for me to teach my own knowledge to other people, to help other people who are who were learning who were learning, I mean, who weren't better than me, actually. So, and I can say that when you learn with groups, you can make many friends and you can build great relationships with them, and you can do many challenges with them. So, it can be a great tool to learn new things with groups, actually.
Yes.
Mhm.
May I speak?
Okay, okay,
Studying
you may.
helps students concentrate better. When we study alone, there are fewer distractions around us. Sometimes, when we study with friends or group, we start talking about different topics, such as joking or using our phones. And because of this, we lose our focus. However, when we study alone, we can create a cute environment where we can fully focus on our books, notes, or tasks. Good conversation help us learn faster and remember information for a longer time, I think.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, definitely studying alone for yeah, studying alone is better for this reason. Okay, what do you say? The team second to this idea. If you have the against, if you want against it, you may give your ideas, guys.
May I speak?
Who wanna speak?
May I speak?
Okay, you may.
Who?
Whatever you may.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
I
afternoon.
see today's
Good
topic is very
evening.
interesting. Okay, I can give my own opinion. In my opinion, studying alone is better in many situations. When I
Mm-hmm.
study alone, I can focus more easily and manage my own time. For
Yeah,
example,
definitely.
I can choose a quiet place and study at my own speed. If I don't understand something, I can spend more time on it. Another advantage is that studying alone helps me become more independent. I learn how to solve problems by myself and think more deeply about the topic. However, studying with others also has some benefits. When students study together, they can share ideas and help each other understand difficult topics. Sometimes group study can be more interesting and motivating. Overall, I think both ways are useful, but personally, I prefer studying alone because it helps me concentrate better and learn more effectively. This is my opinion. Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay. To some extent, your idea is really the good. Starting alone would be better for the concentration. If you have the good discipline, also if you have the concept of the any dam that you aim it to learn. If you study alone, it would be better. But if you want to learn, and also if you are learning something new, I think the with the community would be better. Because if you do not understand it, you can ask it, and also you can learn it, and they maybe teach you. But with studying, when you are studying with others, I think mm, the the quantity of the people, we have to consider on this quantity of the people, because if a lot of people have with you, it would be the, I mean, the confused, and also in Uzbek the kasha, I think that. Yeah. Okay, who wanna speak, guys?
I speak.
What's your name?
Uh, Good evening, everyone. My name is Marjana. Today, I would like
Okay.
to talk about whether studying alone is better than studying with others. Many
Mm-hmm.
students have different opinions about this topic. First of all, studying alone helps the students concentrate better. When you study alone, there are fewer distractions, and you can focus on your own work. You can also study at your own pace. If something is difficult, you can spend more time understanding it. Another advantage is independence. When students study alone, they learn how to solve problems by themselves and they become more responsible for their learnings. However, studying with others also has some benefits. Students can share ideas and they help each other understand difficult topics. Sometimes a friend can explain something in a simpler way. In conclusion, both methods are useful, but from my perspective, studying alone is more effective because it helps students focus and become independent.
Mm-hmm. You gave your the both ideas, and also you gave the explanation on this. Yeah, yes, to some extent your point is true for yourself, but the other people may be against it on yourself. Yeah, the both
May
of
I
this
speak?
studying would be better for their existence. Yeah, you may. Who wanna speak?
Yes, you said the question about the studying alone or group working, and I hear them, and they have the different opinions about these two topics. And for myself, people have different opinions about this topic. Therefore,
Mm-hmm.
it depends on the first people's nature, and maybe the main
Definitely.
and the important thing is never stop learning, and also promoting and learning the knowledge for everyone else. And that's the real thing. Whether people study alone or group working, it doesn't matter. The really crucial thing is never stop learning, like unstoppable thing.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I like your opinion. That definitely it depends on the student's nature. The student who want to learn with others, I think it would be the best option for them for their studying process. Okay, I have some questions, guys. If you want to answer, and also you may. The
Can
first
I?
question now I'll share it on the channel. In general, which one is more effective, studying alone or studying with others? On your point, one, the one option, yeah. Which one is more effective? Wanna
May
speak?
I speak?
Who?
Me.
Okay, me.
Okay, in my opinion, both of them are really, really important for ourselves because in some cases we need to be with a group of learning, and we should learn with a group of people, I think. And also we have to be focused on our tasks in a deeper way. So need we need to be alone in this kind of situations. So I think both of them are really, really important for our study, I think.
Okay, and personally, which one? The only
Can I?
one, which one is better for you?
Can I?
Group
Yeah.
group learning, I think, is much better for me.
Okay.
So we can
Okay,
write
me.
down for the comment. I think here is a lot of people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing.
Yeah, we can write down for the comment. Uh, in the comment, I think is for the to learn style also has a some point, but the more effective, if we're talking about effectiveness, is all everything is depends with the focus and the um independence. I can say in the long time, like specific knowledge, everything everything is depends with alone. I think so. My side is um
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
of yeah but here is effectiveness. We're talking about effectiveness. Everybody can say, I think.
Okay. The people, if you don't want to speak, if you're here just for listening, write down your option in the comment in the first question. If you want to speak, you may want to speak, guys.
I want to speak.
Okay, you may speak. Which one is better for you?
Okay,
More
and
better.
both studying alone and studying with others can be effective, but it depends on the situation and the student's learning style. And to be perfectly honest, when a person studies alone, they can work at their own pace and focus on difficult topics. And also, when you are working with a team, you are going to have to share little of your thoughts, or there are times when you can come out with others. Even to avoid these problems, I have always approved of the study. You can decide on your own and you can make it happen. It may be true, and studying with others also has some benefits. When you study in a group, you can share ideas and helps each others understand difficult topics. Sometimes your classmates may explain something in a way that is easier to understand. And so I agree, alone study.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
May I speak?
Okay, what's your name? Okay, you may.
I think every student learns differently. Some students understand a topic very quickly, while others need more time to understand it well. When we study in groups, sometimes we must follow the speed of others. This can be make learning more difficult, but when we study alone, we can take as much time as we need. If something is difficult, we can read it again or watch video or practice more exercise until we understand it clearly.
Mm-hmm.
It's my opinion.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I have the second question, guys. Okay, the next question, guys, I'll share it on the channel. If you want to answer this, you may. In what situations is it better to study with others instead of studying alone? In which situations studying with others would be better than the studying alone? In what situations, guys? One answer.
May I give my own opinion?
Yeah, you may.
I think in many cases we can study with groups. For example, when you cannot form a certain habit that is really useful to your studies, for example, reading books for a long time, you can just go to a group of people and say about it, and they just create a challenge for yourself and for your group mates. So at that time, you just start to feel the responsibility because look, you started the game, you started the challenge, so you have to be the first, you have to be the best because you created it. And the second thing that pushes you to study hard is just people who are watching you. If you don't if you don't win the challenge, or you just leave the challenge, then they may think you as a weak or as a person who cannot study hard. So in this kind
Mhm.
of situations, group learning would be the best thing, I think.
Yeah, the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
Okay,
speak.
guys. One thing.
Can I speak?
Okay, you may.
Okay, I want to give you ideas. So I can speak. And I agree this statement. However, first of all, when the topic is difficult, studying in a group can help because students can explain the material to each other. Sometimes a friend can explain something in a simpler way. And second, it's useful when preparing for exams or tests. Group members can ask each other questions, discuss answers, and check their understanding. And also, studying with others is helpful for project or presentation because students can share ideas and work together more creatively. Overall, group study is best when discussion, sharing ideas, and cooperation are needed. That's all.
Yeah, definitely. You give the great the example. Definitely, if you want to discuss and also if you want to learn something in a discussion way, or or I mean the with others, that would be the group learning. Yeah, group learning good option for you. Wanna speak, guys? In
Can
what
I speak?
situations? Okay, you may.
Okay, studying with others is beneficial because when we study with team, we not only gain knowledge but also develop good communication with others. We also learn to express our opinions fairly in front of people or our friends or as experts. They will also be able to learn things they don't know by asking others or uh, their teachers, and that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. The group learn in a group learning, people can improve their team working skill. That is the far more valuable in this world. Team working skill. That's the really useful the thing when you study with others. Okay, I have a next question, guys. Okay, and now I'll share it on the channel. Okay, did the discussion change your opinion about studying alone or with others? Wanna speak?
Me.
Can I speak?
Okay, you may.
Um, if you don't want to change your opinion, why are you doing discussion? It's like the
What?
question is you don't want to change your opinion. Why you doing discussion with some people? Is uh, is it
The,
what's the reason you doing discussion if you don't want to change your opinion? I think it's
yeah, that's
yeah, yeah. It's I think it's good reason for that. Uh,
yeah.
Doing the discussion.
Mhm. But some people have their own ideas and own opinions, and always they say that the this side is better. They all maybe always say this.
Yeah, I know, but in the history also has some uh, sheikh like imam. He said like he will win the in the debate like discussion, and when he going back to the house, and he said like I lose, and he will go back to say it like in the discussion I will lose, but uh, some people has, but he's saying what I say it's right, it's right, it's right, and they stayed behind the world. But there is not mean if you don't want to change your opinion, you're doing discussion something. You need to get something.
Mhm.
So expect the people what they're saying also.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe people change their opinion. Maybe they do not. Okay.
Of course.
May I
May
speak?
I speak?
Okay,
May
you
I
may.
speak?
You may.
And we have many people the collaboration thing, and maybe you have the also collaboration thing, and you can working or chatting other people. And when it comes to studying, group working is really so fun, and you haven't kind of come up with many difficulties with working or studying with other people. And for myself, as studying with other is a really best thing. And to this discussion changed my opinion really totally. And I just rely on in rare times for the studying alone. But since then, from this kind of conversation, I nearly realized that uh, studying with others is the best thing to kind of experience and try to uh, kind of introduce for other people, and they have the close friends to meet and to speak or try to the math or to do tasks on a daily basis. Yeah, it's so fun for all people to study with other people. Yeah, that's a great thing.
Yeah, definitely group learning. The people can play some games. For example, in a group, if two people are studying, they maybe set rules for the penalty. For example, if someone doesn't do their homework in a scheduled time, and also they doesn't the someone doesn't do the task on a scheduled time, maybe he or she should give some money on their, yeah, I mean, how can I say, on their bag, maybe. And also after 1 or 2 months, their money would be increased. And also they it's the end of the month, and at the end of the starting process, they may buy something in this the money. For example, it would be penalty for the thing for them. They can study more if they don't want to give the money, don't want to use their money. They always study. That's a really useful the way in a group learning, I think.
Yes, definitely. If the old people study only along, how the collaboration is developed or created in everyone else. Let's take an example of the football player, a football
Mm.
game, and you have a good collaboration with others, and you have a winner in that game or that competition than your enemy or your kind of a loser group. Yeah, group working is so fun for
Yeah.
myself, and I always rely on group working. Maybe it's a really good reason or cause for why I'm choosing the good working for in this speaking club.
Yeah, okay.
What's the answer?
Definitely. Okay, me.
If you give some question for the answer. Uh,
Mm. If you want to answer, you may.
no, no. I'm just can find some answer.
From me.
No, from who is speaking?
Oh, okay. Wanna speak, guys?
May I speak?
I wanna speak.
I
Alex,
Okay,
say
you may.
first.
I'm first.
Okay.
This discussion didn't change my opinion very much. I still believe that studying alone is usually more effective. And during the discussion, I understood that studying with others can sometimes be helpful. For example, students can share ideas, ask questions, and help each other understand difficult topics. However, I still think studying alone is better in most situations. When I study alone, I can concentrate more easily and manage my time better. Uh, and I can also review the material at my own pace without distractions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. The studying alone would be better for this reason, for this kind of reason. Yeah.
I wanna speak at the moment.
Okay, me.
Okay, and if I give answer for this question, I think the Jordana accounts or many sisters mentioned the others from similar thoughts. I have come to this conclusion. And if I talk about this, yes, this discussion changed my opinion a little. Before I thought studying alone was always better. However, after this discussion, I realized that studying with others can also be very helpful. For example, group study help to share ideas and understand difficult topics more easily. So now I think both ways are useful depending on the situation.
Yeah, definitely. All of them are depend on the people. Yeah, the we mentioned above the student's nature. All of them, it depends on the student's nature. Wanna speak, guys?
May I speak, please?
The charger of my laptop is dying. Wanna speak?
May I
Yes,
speak?
please.
Okay, who won? You may.
This discussion helped me think more deeply about the way we study. However, it didn't completely change my opinion. I still believe that studying alone is generally more effective for serious learning. Before this discussion, I already thought that studying alone helps students concentrate better. When we study alone, we can focus on the material without distractions. We can also manage our time and learn at our own pace. During this discussion, I also realized that studying with others has some important advantages. For example, students can exchange ideas, ask questions, and explain difficult concepts to each other. Sometimes discussing a topic with the classmates can make the learning process more interesting and engaging. However, even though the group study can be helpful in some situations,
Here,
I still believe that independent study is more effective for deep understanding. When students study alone, they develop important skills such as self-discipline, responsibility, and critical thinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Khuda, you may.
Okay, thank you. Yes, this discussion changed my opinion a little. Before
Mm-hmm.
this discussion, I thought studying alone was always better. However, after hearing other ideas, I realized that studying with others can also be very helpful. For example, group study allows students to share ideas and explain difficult topics to each other. This can help us understand lessons more clearly. It can also make studying more interesting and motivating. So, no, I think both studying alone and studying with others are important. The best way is to use both methods depending on the situation. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think that everyone the changes their opinion from the maybe everyone changes their opinion from studying alone to studying with others. Yeah, that as well as I changed my opinion, that as well as these people. Yeah, definitely. For me personally, I prefer studying alone, but it's at the beginning. I said that studying alone is better. Now personally prefer studying with others is better. Yes, sorry. Definitely the collaboration and also cooperation, and also if you do not understand something easily, you can ask, and also you can learn easily. And also the ways some interactive and also interesting game would be the good for mm, to boost the process of the studying. Yeah, definitely. For example, if you study with someone who has the level a little bit lower than you, you can teach to him, and also from this, for that reason, you can boost your own knowledge. Yeah, I heard about that. That if you study something, you can learn in 1x, and also if you teach it to others, and also you can learn it in 2x. Yeah, I mean it is a little bit informal the language. Yeah, I personally prefer studying with others would be better. Honestly, guys, if you have the real cases, for example, when you prepared IELTS or SEFR, maybe any the national certificate, maybe you studied with others or alone. Wanna speak?
Me,
Yes, but
I first asked actually.
Okay, teacher, don't make me speak.
Okay. Uh, Actually, I have a certificate from IELTS certificate.
Mhm.
So I have prepared for IELTS for a long time with my friends. Um, at that time, I could, you know what? In my house, I couldn't do my own homework alone. But when it comes to learning with my friends, it was really wonderful and interesting for me. So, and I can say that without any hesitation, without any doubt. It also depends on the person who you are learning with. You know?
Yeah, it kind of competition. Yeah.
Yeah. If you if the person who you are learning with is really, really studious, then it's great. Then you may become the kind of person who really loves to study. And also, if this person doesn't like learning and studying, then you don't have to be a friend to them. So I think the most important the most important factor to start for me at the time was my friends. So I think group learning has also many benefits and drawbacks, and also the learning alone. So I think both of them are important, but there are contributors and factors that make them weak or great, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. For example, you studied the IELTS. And for example, for my real example, when I prepared for the IELTS, yeah, I had the same. I studied with the group. It was the kind of the competition. For example, in a listening, and your peer, if they find 25 correct, 25 correct the questions. If you do not it in the next time, you always try to your best to find the more correct answer than your peer. It was the good the it was a good I think the nature of the studying with others, I think.
Yeah, and also my friend who studied with me was a book lover girl. So
Hmm.
she just shared me this habit with me. So because of learning with her, because of learning with a group of people who are book lovers, helped me a lot. So because of this, now I'm a book lover too.
Hmm. Yeah, that that's a good impact on your life. Okay, guys, wanna speak, guys?
Can I speak?
May I speak?
Okay, the first one who said.
May I speak?
Okay, the first one, I think the Tolba profile said that you may speak.
Yes, I have a multiple certificate, not IELTS, but I have
Okay.
intent to take it in the future. And I said that that girl now she's speaking about the group of working, and she's my kind of classmate or my group mate and my close sister, I say. And yeah, group working is the best thing. And when the people in the world are kind of looking many differences, and you try to choose the best one, and they try to came in your heart, in your life. And yeah, that's a real good thing. And I said, when the people are trying to achieve something new in the higher level, and you try to always try to get the most, the peak thing for uh, for everyone's life. And for myself, group working is so fun, and I try to speak many times in that club. Yeah, group working is so fun, and you have the opportunity to kind of chatting or introduce in others really well, and you have many good relationship with others in that way. uh, Maybe group working is not only about working together, it's all about the show your feelings, your kind of emotions for other people's, and to try
Mhm.
to learn many things from other people. And you have the kind of chance to uh, higher for your level, like preparing your IELTS when you have listening or reading is lower. And you try to learn many things from your teacher and your kind of group mates. The 80 or 70% of your group mates are the best ruler for achieve something in when you are trying to get the certificate in your life. Maybe yeah, that's the cause for myself.
Okay, in a group working, the kind of behavior always encourage us to be better, and also always encourage us to be better than our peers. It is the good thing to boost ourselves when we study with others, I think.
Yes,
Yes,
you try to give your opinions the similar way, and we have the same opinions and the same kind of emotions to speak the same topic, for to show our kind of the similar emotions or opinions for many topics. And you have the really good communication with others to speak really smoothly and clearly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Wanna speak? The
I
yes,
want,
please.
Taliban, the Taliban profile before that. Ask it. If you wanna speak,
Yeah.
you may.
Yeah, first I wanna.
You may speak.
Okay. First of all,
Audrey, may I
assalamu alaikum.
speak?
Sorry. You may
Okay.
continue.
Okay. First of all, assalamu alaikum everybody. I'm
Well,
listening to all of you at the beginning of chat, and um, I'm listening all ideas about this topic. Honestly, it is continuing very greatly, and I have a lot of ideas related to this topic also. Um, First of all, we know every person has their own personality, and in all categories, they have um, their own choices. For example, in learning also, many people choose learning alone, and others uh, group. And also, I agree with this second side, because learning with a group is really efficiently for a lot of students, especially extroverts and introverts, because when people are introvert, they can improve themselves in all categories, like speaking and making conversation with others, when they have lesson with a lot of people. For example, I first of all, I was also introvert, and I couldn't speak. I couldn't speak among a lot of people. At the time, I tried to speak more, and at that time, should I should join among many people. That's why mm, I I decided to go to group lessons. At that time, I was learning English, like I was preparing for IELTS, and I should improve my speaking because it was so bad. And I started to learn and speak with a lot of people. That After that, I could improve my speaking day by day with making conversation many students in a group. And also, after that, I could take IELTS, and also I experienced this kind of uh, this kind of uh, situation in my math lesson. You know, scientific subjects are more difficult than others, like math, chemistry, or physics. That's why when we are in group and we discuss with a lot of students, we can learn easily. For example, I have, I have prepared for math certification, and we studied many students in one group. We discussed different math problems with my friends, and it was very efficiently and beneficial for all of us, because we could take certificate after having lesson together. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to ask something. That is your name Toluba or is just a name? What's your name?
No, no. My name is Turmaisa.
Okay, Ramesh. Okay, your idea is really true. That you give your the own real examples. You studied, you prepared the with others. Then yeah, definitely to some extent that to some extent it depends the students own selves. For example, in studying alone, maybe people that would be the introvert and also they want to study alone and also they want to be the peaceful atmosphere. That's the useful, that's the good side of studying alone in a peaceful atmosphere. There aren't any distraction, also no one can disrupt you and also no one can interrupt you on your flexible version. Yeah, that's a good thing for the studying alone. Okay, who want to speak? The many people wanted to speak.
I can give real examples.
Yeah, you may.
I'm sorry, another participates and okay, once I decided to do a project with my classmates and we prepared a presentation together. However, many students didn't feel responsible for their parts, and also because of that, I also got distracted from studying. Sometimes we could not agree with each other, and it was difficult to divide the tasks fairly. Problems like this often happen in group work, and not everyone can handle them. That's why I believe studying alone can be more effective. So
Mm-hmm.
I agree, study alone is effective, or that's great.
Okay, okay.
May I
Your
speak?
point is good. Yeah.
Uh, I'm happy to be here today for really so a lot of people. Everyone has a different action. Uh, so I have also some experience I can give for. So here is very important as the people say before me, like extrovert, introvert. Why is extrovert important? Introvert is important because of introvert people when they doing communicate with other people, they has to lose a lot of energy. And when you're losing energy, this hard for you. But extrovert people, when you do communicate with other people, discussing, doing about something, and they will get energy more, and there is cannot be uh, challenge together because of extrovert will and best get the energy. So and but here is one more thing is uh, like some if we say example some bird if one wings is it's like uh, lonely learn and the second wings is it has to be with for the result for the communicate it has to be with group learning and my experience own experience I've been in Russia and I've been in the USA. So
Mhm.
I didn't know when I've been Russia speak the Russian, but in this four and like maybe 4 or 5 months I learned it with the because I'm an extrovert. I've been learn in Russian language with the talk people, other people give question, get some answer, and like this about interesting be extrovert. And when I've been in the USA, like well, 3 years, like 4 years, and that time also my English has been zero. I didn't know any some word, uh, but you know, it helps. So when you being extrovert and like interesting everything, like hungry, you know, um,
Yeah, definitely.
so that's it. Thank you guys.
Okay, where do you study?
I didn't study, never.
Yeah,
Uh,
you just travel to these countries. Yeah, am I true?
yeah, I work and live here.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay, that's so cool. That's a real, the really good, the real, the proper example. Definitely. Okay, who wanna speak? Many people ask it.
Good evening, everyone. Is my voice audible?
Okay, good evening. Yeah, you may speak.
Okay,
Your
well,
voice is clear.
I think nothing left to me because everybody has talked
Mhm.
at every point of this topic, but I want to try about my own experiences at school
Yeah,
and
that's the thing. We
at
wanted.
universities. Yeah, everybody's talking about their experiences, so that's also what I will do. And so, if I needed to choose one side, I would go for the group work, but not
Mhm.
all time. Firstly, the group work can be more interesting than we study alone because many times I have witnessed that if I want to study for a long hours steadily, but I couldn't afford because it seems more boring or just I lost my focus or something else, and so I need sometimes breaks, long breaks during my studies. But if I study with my course mates and we have really good time, enjoyable time, and we will discuss and we will share different ideas. And this is a really great thing because if we are doing research on one case study and if I do it myself, I can only look to this case study from my viewpoint. But if there are so many people from so many different countries, and that would be really great to to do it more perfect. Um, for example, we are preparing for business plan that is travel agency, and then I have gathered other three people, course mates, and we're doing it together. And they have some of them have their own experiences in it, and some of them have like some are good at SMM, and some are good at something like taking pictures, or some are really good at guiding and other things. And we collect all the abilities and all the opinions and experiences together, and this business planning is going quite well. So I'm really like happy for this, because group work can make the process more enjoyable, and you
Mhm.
can't be tired. But there are also some disadvantages. What is this? Because what is this? I think if there are so many people have different with different ideas, it's hard to come with one decision. Sometimes you spend lots of time, but it will be perfect, but you will lose more time. And also, while we are learning the languages, any languages, the group work is a must thing, because we need to speak, and we need to do practice. Especially, it must be with a group of people, and there is some knowledge that needed to be learned by yourself. Like you need to analyze your life and your thing. You need, if you want to change yourself, you need to work on yourself, while with your will, with your soul, and you need to reflect yourself. And sometimes at these times you need to be alone. So I try to balance it, and something that's needed to do for a long period, or with different ideas, or if I don't have enough experience or any other ideas about it, I always go for the people, go for it um to find people to do it together, and it works. But sometimes I stay at my home, and then I will read books, and I reflect some books which are needed to be read by yourself, like um let's say religious books, some religious books. And because you need to work on yourself at that time, you need to be alone. So so that's it. But however, it's better to be with another people while you're studying, because it might be more efficient. And also, at this time, the communication skill is the most important thing. So you need to be more extrovert person that helps you everywhere. However, you don't have enough knowledge, but if you have communication skills, you'll find a way. So that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you gave your all of the ideas in one speaking. Okay, that's so great. Yeah, definitely. The both of this, the studying, both of the study have their own the good sides and also disadvantages, and their benefits. It depends on us. If we want to study alone, it would be great for studying alone, or the communication, sharing ideas, and also cooperation, team working, maybe a lot of things, group working for me. Wanna speak?
May I speak, please?
Okay, me.
I still believe that studying alone is more effective for everyone. For example, last month I had a very difficult math course. I tried study with my classmates, but I got distracted by my conversation and couldn't focus. When I studied alone at home, I could concentrate fully, review each problem carefully, and understand the material much better. And another example is when I was my preparing for my English exam. I joined a study group at first, but we spent more time chatting than studying. Later, I decided to study by myself. I created my own schedule, practice, exercise, and listen to English recordings. As a result, my test significantly. Also, when learning programming last year, I realized that independent study helped me more than group study. I could experiment with different codes at my own pace and learn from my mistakes without feeling embarrassed in front of others. These experiences have shown me that while studying with others can sometimes be helpful, studying alone allows me to focus better, manage my time, and understand the material deeply. Therefore, this discussion didn't change my own opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your point is true. Never mentioned the above, the also it depends on us. Okay, who wanna speak, guys? If you have the ending sentence, you may give your ideas. If you have the feedback,
Yeah, of course. I have ending sentences.
okay, you may give your idea.
Okay. Mhm. Honestly, there is one thing. Who we are or where we are, we just continue learning. It
Mm,
doesn't matter.
definitely.
It doesn't matter. Some in some kind of situations like learning alone or learning in a group, we should just only study hardly. If we don't stop ourselves from learning, nobody or nothing can stop us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Be yourself. Always be. We have to ourselves, and also to concentrating on the one thing with our body. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, that's the easy solution. Anything. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, wanna speak? If you have the ending point and ending the sentence, you may give your.
Also, thank you for to you too because of organizing this kind of debate online debate session because it is more efficiently for I think not only me but also other students who are learning English because it is increasing our speaking section and also
Mhm.
making conversation with other students and also discussing like this one. I think it can help to us not only to our present but also our future because we can also improve our communication skills to our future life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
May I
Okay,
give the
guys.
feedback?
Okay, you may.
Look, when you start your debate, please say your own opinion, say your own position at the end of it, actually, because it would be more interesting. And when you see your position when you start, most people may agree with your idea, and this will not be so interesting, actually. But this one is so great, and there are many people, and so because of that, I think that it is very competing. And as my friend said, it's really efficient to our speaking skills. And we now stopped learning English, so we took certificate because of this. We just stopped learning English, so it may decrease, but with this kind of debates and with this kind of projects, I think it will be increased. And thank
Okay,
you
yes, thank
for
you.
your effort.
Okay, thank you some feedback, guys. Okay, this is the ending point of our Sun debate. Thank you for everyone. If you learned something, I'm really happy. And also the in our next session, guys. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you.